Leo was a little leopard with a problem. While all the other leopards in the whispering jungle had sleek coats covered in beautiful dark rosettes, Leo's spots were a pale silvery gray. From a distance, he looked almost spotless. The other young animals, not meaning to be unkind, would sometimes call him plain Leo, and their words made his heart feel as small as a pebble. One sunny morning, feeling particularly sorry for himself, Leo decided he was going to find some mud. "If I can't have dark spots," he muttered to himself, "I'll just make my own." He trekked to the watering hole of wonders, where the ground was soft and muddy. He was about to roll in the biggest, gooeyest patch when a grumpy voice said, "Excuse me, but that's my wallow." Leo looked up to see Tumba, a massive old water buffalo submerged up to his nose. "Sorry, Mr. Tumba," Leo squeaked, backing away. Tumba snorted, a bubble forming on his nose. "What are you doing anyway? Leopards don't wallow." "I'm trying to get spots," Leo explained, his voice small. Tumba let out a deep, rumbling laugh. "Spots? Little one, my hide is thick and tough to protect me. Your spots are for hiding. Why would you want to hide in mud? You'd just look muddy." With that, Tumba sank a little deeper, ending the conversation. Dejected, Leo slunk away from the water hole. Maybe mud wasn't the answer. He wandered into the sun-dappled glade, where the light fell through the leaves in shifting patterns. He saw a tree with sticky, dark sap oozing from its bark. "Perfect," he thought. He carefully rubbed his side against the tree, and when he pulled away, he had a lovely, dark, sticky spot. He was so busy admiring it that he didn't notice the buzzing. A moment later, he was surrounded by a cloud of very angry bees. "You've ruined our home," buzzed their queen, zipping angrily in front of his nose. "That sap seals our hive. Now we must rebuild. Scram!" Leo didn't need to be told twice. He ran, the sticky sap now covered in a dusting of leaves and twigs, making him look messy, not spotted. He finally stopped, panting, by the Giggle Fern River. He looked at his reflection. He had one goopy, leafy patch, and the rest was still his plain, pale fur. A tear welled in his eye. "Having a bit of a rough patch, are we?" a gentle voice chimed. Leo looked up. Hanging from a branch over the river was Maya, a slender colobus monkey with a magnificent flowing white tail and a kind black face. She swung down and sat beside him. "Everyone else has such wonderful markings," Leo sniffled. "The tigers have stripes, the parrots have rainbow feathers, and even the frogs have bright dots. I have nothing, I just want to be like everyone else." Maya tilted her head, her dark eyes thoughtful. "Being like everyone else is a rather boring ambition, don't you think? Come with me, little one. I want to show you something." Curious, Leo followed Maya as she swung gracefully from branch to branch. She led him to the highest point in the jungle, the sun-kissed ridge. From there, they could see the entire world. The river snaked like a silver ribbon, the canopy looked like a sea of green broccoli, and the mountains in the distance were painted purple by the setting sun. "It's beautiful," Leo whispered. "It is," Maya agreed. "But look closer. Do you see the tiger in the tall grass?" Leo squinted. He couldn't see anything. "Exactly," said Maya. "His stripes make him vanish. And listen." A chorus of frogs began to croak. Their bright dots say, "Don't eat me, I'm poisonous." Everything in the jungle has a purpose, Leo. You just haven't discovered yours yet. Just then, the sky began to darken. A thick jungle mist rolled in, swallowing the vibrant colors of the sunset. The world turned a soft, silvery gray. "Oh dear," said Maya, peering into the gloom. "This mist is thick. I can't see my branches clearly. I could easily grab a thorny vine instead. I'd better stay put until it lifts." Down below, they heard a frantic chittering. It was Squeaky, a little mouse deer, lost and frightened. "I can't find my way home," she cried. "The path has disappeared." Other animals began to call out in confusion. The mist was so thick that no one could see. The parrots couldn't fly for fear of hitting trees, and the tiger's stripes were useless in the grey haze. Leo stood on the ridge, looking down. In the bright daylight, his pale coat had made him stand out. But now, in the silvery mist, something amazing happened. He began to fade. His light fur blended perfectly with the swirling grey fog. Only his dark eyes and nose were clearly visible. An idea sparked in his mind. "Maya, stay there. Squeaky, stay where you are. I can see everything," Leo called out, his voice suddenly strong and confident. He bounded down from the ridge. In the mist, he was practically invisible. He was a grey shadow, a whisper of movement. He followed Squeaky's voice, his own pale coat allowing him to navigate the blurred landscape with ease. He found the trembling mouse deer and gently nudged her. "Follow me," he said. Using his exceptional night vision and his camouflaged coat, he led Squeaky safely back to her burrow. Next, he heard the frustrated grunts of Tumba the water buffalo, who was stumbling blindly near the waterhole. "I'm turned around," Tumba bellowed. "Is this my wallow or a prickly bush?" Leo darted through the mist, a silent grey guide. "A little to your left, Mr. Tumba," he directed, his voice calm. "Now 2 big steps forward. There, you're safe in your wallow." One by one, Leo helped the lost and confused animals. He guided parrots back to their perches and showed frogs the way to their pond. He used his unique ability to become the eyes of the jungle. By the time the mist finally lifted, Leo was standing in the middle of the clearing, tired but happy. All the animals he had helped gathered around him. "You were amazing, Leo," chirped Squeaky. Quite useful, I suppose," grunted Tumba, though there was a twinkle in his eye. Maya swung down and put a gentle hand on his head. "You see, Leo? You weren't meant to be like the others. You were meant to be you. Your coat isn't plain. It's the color of the moon and the mist. It's your special gift." Leo looked at his reflection in a dewdrop on a leaf. He didn't see plain Leo anymore. He saw a brave, clever leopard whose silvery spots weren't for hiding in the day, but for shining when others couldn't see. He was the guardian of the mist, and his spots, he now knew, were the most special of all. From that day on, no one ever called him plain Leo again. They called him Leo of the Silver Coat, and his story was told throughout the Whispering Jungle for generations.